On the 30th of March, ABM organized within the framework of the EU project LogistEC a workshop on the development of energy crops in agriculture and the engagement of farmers within this process. With this occasion, we asked company representatives how they managed to convince farmers to get involved.
I am Emmanuel de Maupoux, the founder and managing director of NovaBiome. NovaBiome is a company that we founded in 2006 and is planted so far 3,500 hectares of miscanthus in France and abroad, a bit in Belgium, a bit in Italy, a bit in Spain. And NovaBiome's got two main missions. And the first one is to produce biomass plants and help farmers to find a crop that is successful. And the second business is to provide a biomass solution to either an industrial or a town that will be in need of such a solution.
So what would you say are the key or the recipe to engaging a farmer in miscanthus agriculture?
Recipes, I'm not sure it's as simple as a recipe, but no, I think the key factors are mainly the fact that farmers need to feel safe with something that is new. And they must feel safe money-wise. That's the first thing. They must be sure that they will earn money on the long term. And this is why we issue a contract that is a long-term contract between 15 and 20 years. We can also have shorter contracts, because the other thing farmers do like is to do their own thing locally. And there is no reason why NovaBiome in a local project would impose the fact of leading the project themselves. And NovaBiome much prefers then to be alongside with the farmer to help him start his own project. This is how we had the idea of starting a contract that we call the starter contract, which, as it's called, is a minimum price that we will pay to the farmer for his crop for a period of 10 years. And then, if the farmer finds another use for his miscanthus, all the best, and then we will help him to get there. And so it's a security for him if he hasn't found his project, or his project is not completely built at the beginning, but it is not a tie when the farmer wants then to move on to something that is more his business.
So if you were to ask anything to the policymakers in Brussels, what would it be?
I would say miscanthus, like short duration coppice, like all these perennial energy crops, is a beautiful plant and a beautiful opportunity for sustainable development. It is free of pesticides and fertilizers. It is safe because it will not disseminate to the next door field, and therefore there is no risk environmentally. It brings biodiversity. And therefore, it is important that everywhere where the quality of water is important, everywhere where there is land that is not perhaps used as it should for arable farming, this miscanthus can be implanted, and therefore it is very important that miscanthus, for example, like it is the case for willow or poplar or eucalyptus, could be allowed on the surfaces of greening surfaces, on the surfaces of ecologic interest. That is very important, and it is important that in the thinking of the future CAP, these crops are included, all of them, and the farming can be plural, not only food farming, but also energy farming. And energy farming in Europe will never take the place of food farming, only for one very simple reason, is that for farmers it is an insurance, it is a security for them, but it will not take the place of food farming.
Hey, did you like this video? Then don't hesitate to share it and like it with your network.